Welcome to a new Daily Top Askreddit video. Today's topic:
what addiction is seen as completely normal by society? Endless scrolling. But I can't stop! Exclamation mark. So many more comments to read. My scroll wheel broke years ago and is just constantly going at full speed. It isn't an addiction, I am being held captive at this point. I have learned to live with it, but writing emails is very difficult. The fact I am able to even type anything out at all is a miracle. LDHJFNLMDFSDV. Shopping. Online shopping, especially. I deliver for USPS and there are several houses on my route that get new clothes nearly every day. I'm a carrier too. I have some customers that I would probably call a wellness check for if they stopped getting stuff. My sister never does laundry. She sees clothes as a purely consumable product. She wears them, perhaps once or twice, or until she no longer likes them. Then just orders more, then throws the old away. It is disgusting. Here in the UK, our drinking culture seems to have no issue with people always being in the pub or people needing a pint at work at lunchtime to get through the time. Only people who are homeless and your stereotypical junkie type seem to be ever labeled as alcoholics. Weirdly as well, some seem to celebrate alcoholism and show off how much they drink. Alcohol addiction sneaks up on you too. I'm 4 weeks dry and feeling so much happier. Thanks so much all for the positive vibes. Means a lot. Internet hugs, good work and good job to all the others on the same wagon. My wife was born in England and in the early we went to visit her relatives and Jesus Christ. I had no idea that going out for drinks was an endurance event that lasted from 4 p.m. until closing. And that dinner consisted of a bag of crisps at 6 and then a really skeevy kebab after closing. Right. My wife's family is from Ireland, and I consider myself to be fairly decent at putting away alcohol. But my mind was completely blown when we went to visit them. They seriously drink beer and whiskey all day long and I never once saw them drink water. Meanwhile I'm there dehydrated as fuck after all the beer and chugging water. Sugar. I've gone from drinking a 750 milliliters bottle of whiskey per day, smoking like a chimney, roughly a pack per day, to now 3 years completely sober. I still can't curb my sugar addiction. Congratulations on your sobriety. Took a while for his one to pop up. Fully agree. People don't realize how addicted they are to sugar. It's literally in every processed food. It is very hard to avoid. Juice has a lot of sugar and more than people realize, I think. Even some brands of ketchup has 10 grams of sugar. Shit sucks. Coffee. Coffee caffeine. Yeah, I barely touch coffee and was kind of proud of it until I realized I drink 2 bottles of soda a day. Energy drinks. Caffeine in general, really. Caffeinated soda is the most consumed beverage in the US. 100%. The amount of students I've taught who spend all their pocket money at the local corner shops, even though in UK it's illegal to sell them to under 16s, on energy drinks and stash them in bags for school, even without parents' knowledge or permission. It's an addiction. Surprise, no one has said this, but lottery tickets. I have a friend who wastes at least a third of his income on scratch-offs. And just gambling in general. I watched him clean off a scratcher for $100 just to go spend it all on more scratchers that only ended up winning $10. Then complained about being broke and asked me for money, lol. When I worked at a grocery store, I would see people spend so much money on scratch-offs and lottery tickets. I never saw anyone win more than $100. I was 18 and found myself spending at least $3 a shift on scratch-offs. Once I took a best to realize I was spending $15 a week. I realized that was equivalent to a tank of gas. Smartphones in general, I'd say. So many, myself included, are unable to put their phones away completely during social settings. The phone follows you everywhere now. I remember the days when I would read the ingredients on the nearest shampoo bottle while taking a shit because there was nothing else to do. Edit. I forgot to add the procrastination it causes. As we speak, I've been putting off a jog for at least 2 hours by browsing Reddit instead. I forgot to add the procrastination it causes. As we speak, I've been putting off a jog for at least 2 hours by browsing Reddit instead. I could quit it in a minute, I could turn the other cheek, I could visit what was in it. And then close it for a week. I have heeded what it's hosted, I have noticed every thread, I have pondered what was posted, what was written, what was said, I have found the beast and fed it. And there's nothing left to say, so I'll bid goodbye to Reddit. Maybe later. Not today. Distilled water, ammonium lauryl sulfate, glycerine, FD and C blue number 4 fragrance. When baking soda toothpaste came out there was new content. Lunchtime at my workplace is boring as fuck. Everyone just staring down at their phones like some zombies. And the worst part is when they watch some stupid Instagram or TikTok videos with the volume on. You can no longer have a decent conversation with people. I'm doing that on purpose to not have conversation with people. Works great. I like my coworkers, but lunch is my unwinding time. If I'm not on my phone, then I have a book to read. Or I'm reading a book on my phone. Some people are going to be antisocial no matter what technology is available. That said, listening to videos at lunch without headphones should be a firing offense. Yeesh. Social media. Everyone is always on social media. Even I am personally an addict. I'm constantly taking pictures for my Instagram, posting on my Snapchat, or scrolling through TikTok. An endless cycle between the three apps. Don't forget Reddit cold sweat smile. You just threw us all under the bus.